Dubs, Shin Ultraman. All right, the first thing I saw was Dubs and Shin Ultraman, and they kind of go hand in hand. So let's talk about that first. Shin Ultraman was in theaters for 2 days this past week, and bada boom, earns $601,000 in 2-day U.S. screenings. To break it down a little bit more, let's see. Hit U.S. screens on January 11th and January 12th. It earned $387,000 on January 11th, and then earned an additional $214,000 on January 12th, putting it at number 5 and number 6 for those days. Wanted to see if it had a different breakdown, but it doesn't look like it does. So, what does this mean? One, it came to 1,000 theaters. I don't know if it says it there. I don't see it, but came to 1,000 U.S. theaters, and that is how much it made, which is fantastic. Not bad at all. It's actually really good. $601,000 for a 2-day screening, literally everywhere. And I live in Los Angeles, mind you, the film capital of the world. And every time people are like, I need to buy my tickets. Tickets are on sale for Ant-Man and the Wasp. Tickets are on sale for Avengers. I've never pre-bought tickets before. I've always just walked up day of, night of, hour before and got tickets because there's so many freaking theaters in Los Angeles. Everywhere. Every theater that was showing Shin Ultraman, because not all of them were down here, had one 7 p.m. showing both days. So when I say for 2 days, that isn't like, hey, you have all day to go see it. That is, you have one screening at your local theater each day. That is how it was for me here in Los Angeles. So I could go to the theater 5 minutes away and see it. I can go to the theater 10 minutes away and see it, or the theater like 35 minutes away was showing it as well. But 7 p.m., that was the only showing. So $600K for one a piece is great. The other thing is, day one, this $387,000, that is the day that they were showing the subbed version of Shin Ultraman. Day two, $214,000, that is the day they were showing the dubbed version of Shin Ultraman. And that is where we get into our second topic of Toku Tuesday night. I saw so many people completely against dubs. It starts out with a tweet by my friend Ballin. While the push to officially expand Tokusatsu is a slow and difficult endeavor, dubs 100% need to start becoming a part of the conversation. Shin Ultraman is undeniable proof that they not only work, but they are a necessary aspect for reaching a wider audience and providing accessibility. Now, I didn't read that very well, but you guys get it. You understand. You understand. This is the person who dubbed Shin Ultraman, if I'm not... Yeah, the ADR director for Shin Ultraman said, this guy gets it. 46 quote tweets on it. Not all of them agree. A lot of them were like, yo, fuck dubs, all about subs, learn to read, losers. Which is wild to me. Point number one. Dubs are so much a gateway into accessibility for people. I'm talking hard of reading, hard of seeing, children. I was like, what's the other word? Children. Myself. That's how I found Godzilla. That is who dubs are for. Or dubs were originally for disabilities and stuff. But I think it's so beautiful that like I can enjoy something that was made for disabilities. I think that's super cool that I can enjoy it that way, because people with disabilities usually are just living in a world that's kind of not made for them. Like, they have to go through all this stuff, and accessibility for anything is getting better and better, whether we're talking about video games or TV shows and all that stuff. But it's really cool that I can also benefit from something that they use. But if I don't benefit from something that they use, or I don't want to use that thing, I also don't have to use that thing. Dubs just exist. The other side of this is all the people that were like, dubs suck, dubs don't work, nobody likes dubs, because I got a lot of those too when I started tweeting out that stuff in support of dubs. I got tons of people being like, well, the American audience will already watch dubs, as proven by these foreign films. That's not pocket change right there. $214,000 is not a small bit of money. It is a lot. So that is a proven audience right there. Second night, boom. I'm not saying take away subs. I'm not saying take away dubs, but there's your breakdown of it right there. Obviously, dubs for live action, some people have a barrier for that. They don't like the disconnect between the voices and the people, and I get that. I understand it. When I was younger, it was kind of a joke, but now I really dig them. But the proof is in the pudding, and there it is right there. Almost half of Shin Ultraman's earnings come from that second day, and those people watched it dub, and it's still getting tons of praise. I'm just saying there should be two. There should be two. No one should be fighting for one, because that's weird. Stop it. If you're fighting that like dubs should not exist, you're just weirdly on the wrong thing. You're weirdly on the wrong train on this one. And then there was this gem that I got today or yesterday that somebody replied to me. It says, children will learn the language really fast if you don't force dubs on them. Shout out to everyone in this chat who knows Japanese because we watch the subs every single week here. I'm glad we are all very, very fluent in that language. Cheers.